Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. Happy 4th of July coming up. And we're going to continue with our Out of the Ballpark 21 Greats Team League, which are made up of some of the greatest baseball players to ever play for the franchises. And we have the Yankees versus the Red Sox. This is game 2 of their series, game 1 up on the channel, and it was a slobber knocker. So let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. I'm using my Yeti mic for the first time on a stream. Hopefully it sounds good. All right, for the visiting New York Yankees, who are in first place, Derek Jeter leads things off, and he'll play short, followed by Bernie Williams in center. Babe Ruth is in right. The Iron Horse Lou Gehrig is at first. Joltin' Joe Dimaggio is in left, and he is in fuego. Joe Gordon will play second. Jorge Posada will do the catching. And Greg Nettles mans the hot corner. Whitey Ford is up on the bump. He is 1-1 in 4 games with a 3.04 earned run average. For the Red Sox, we're trying to gain some ground on their heated rival, the Yankees. Jimmy Collins will lead off and play third, followed by Nomar Garciaparra at short, and he's in fuego. Jimmy Rice gets the start in left. Manny Ramirez is the cleanup hitter in right field. Bobby Doerr is at second. Carlton Fisk does the catching. Dwight Evans is at first base. Tony Armas gets a rare start in center field. And Cy Young, trying to rebound after not such a good start, will do the pitching. 4 starts, Cy Young, 1 win, 2 losses, 6.55 earned run average. To the ballpark we go. We are at Fenway Park. Jeter is at the plate. Let me just check sound quality for a second. Seems good. Behind the plate is Carlton Fisk. Fisk, 8 defensive range, 7 arm. Collins is an 8 range at third. Garciaparra is a 7 range at short. Bobby Doerr is a 9 at second. Dwight Evans is a 7 at first. The Golden Eagle is at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Jim Rice is a 7 range, 7 arm in left. Tony Armas, 9 range, 6 arm in center. And Manny Ramirez, below average range. He's a 4 range, 6 arm in right. So here comes Derek Jeter. Jeter batting .342, 2 homers, 10 ribbies, right-handed batter. They're going to see if Jeter will expand the strike zone. Young kicks and delivers. Game on its way. Here's the pitch from Cy Young. And Jeter, shallow fly ball. Nomar drops it in left. Oh boy, Nomar Garciaparra drops the ball. He called off Rice, and he drops the ball. That's going to be an error on Nomar. So Jeter's at first. Evans will hold him on, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Bernie Williams, who's only batting .140. No ribbies, no homers. The pitch to Williams. Again, they're going to see if they can expand the zone. And they strike him out looking. Cy Young, good job. 1 out, 1 on for the Bambino, Babe Ruth. Ruth, 270, 4 homers, 14 ribbies. Young looks to first, now in at Ruth. The windup and the pitch. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. The mighty Sultan of Swat hits nothing but air. 2 outs. Jeter will be off on contact. Striding to the plate, left-handed batting, Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse, .318, 5 homers, 21 ribbies. Dimaggio on deck. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to Gehrig. 0-2 count. He's in the hole. There goes Jeter. Fisk throws down. And Jeter, the pop-up slide, he is safe. He's now stolen 6 bases in 9 attempts. So Jeter's in scoring position. 1-2 count on Gehrig. Young peeks over his shoulder. The leg kick and the pitch. Full count to Gehrig. Gehrig sends that ball high and deep, right center field. Armas has a beat on it. He'll make the catch. The error by Garciaparra does not hurt. We go to the bottom of the first, scoreless here in Fenway. Whitey Ford is up on the bump for the Yankees. Posada's behind the plate. 7 arm, 6 defensive range. Nettles is a 10 range at third. Jeter's only a 5 at short. When it comes to range, Joe Gordon's a 9 and Gehrig is a 6 at first. Dimaggio is playing left as Bernie Williams is in center, and Dimaggio is a 10 range, 7 arm, so he's going to be playing the wall out there. Williams in center, 7 range, 5 arm, and Babe Ruth is in right, 7 range, 8 arm. Jimmy Collins gets the start, as Ford is a left-handed pitcher. Collins batting .238, but his hits do come against left-handed pitching with 4 ribbies and 2 homers. And here's the pitch to Jimmy Collins. 2-0 count from Ford. Collins swings, sends that ball down the right field line. Ruth on the move makes the catch. 1 out. Now bring up Nomar Garciaparra. As we witnessed, he made an error in the first. Did not cost the Red Sox, though. Garciaparra, .336. 3 homers, 13 ribbies. Posada sets the target. Ford kicks and deals. 1-0 count. Garciaparra sends it to left. Coming in is Dimaggio. 2 away. Base is empty for Jim Rice. Rice only batting .278 with 2 ribbies, but against left-handed pitching, batting .286. Can he go bippity-boppity to the moon over the monster? Posada wiggles the fingers. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice. 0-1 count to Rice. Can he make everything nice? Rice swings. Line shot up the middle, past the dive of the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Rice keeps the inning alive for Man-Ram, Manny Ramirez, .280, 3 homers, 17 ribbies, .357 against left-handed pitching. No score here in Boston. Gehrig holds Rice on. Ford picks up the sign. He kicks and fires. 2-1 to Manny. Ramirez sends his ball deep to center field, and it's off the wall. You want Rice to round third and try to score. The ball is very deep. Rice is an average runner. Bernie Williams has, so it's a double. Bobby Dorr on deck. They're going to hold Rice. So it'll be second and third. Ramirez bashes the wall with the ball to center field. Rice gets the stop sign. And here comes Bobby Dorr. Bobby Dorr is batting .429 against left-handed pitching. 300 overall with 4 ribbies, no homers. Chance for the Red Sox to jump out to an early lead. Ford deals to Dorr. 0-2, Bobby in the hole. Strike 3 looking. The threat and side are retired. Bobby Dorr just shakes his head. RJL 518's at the ballpark tonight. Check out that wonderful channel. Due up for the Yankees, Dimaggio, Gordon, and Posada. Cy Young back up on the bump. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to Joe DiMaggio is batting .301, 12 homers, 27 ribbies. Full count to DiMaggio. DiMaggio, it's a number. Fisk bounces out from behind the plate. Throws to Evans, 1 out. Yankees second baseman comes to the plate. Joel Gordon, .309, 17 ribbies, 6 home runs. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Young's ready to work. He deals to Gordon. 1-2, Gordon in the hole. And Gordon lashes a line shot to left. Played by Rice, so a one-out single for Joe Gordon. Evans will hold him on. Yankee catcher Jorge Posada. Posada batting .353, 3 homers, 3 ribbies. Switch hitter batting lefty. Hoping for the double play ball here. Let's see if they can expand the zone and have him beat it into the ground. The windup and the pitch to Posada. 3-2 count. Ball 4. So Posada does not chase. 1 out, 2 on. Gordon's at second. Posada is at first. And here comes the number 8 batter, Greg Nettles. Whitey Ford on deck. The pitch to Nettles, batting .239. Ground ball to Collins. Collins charges it. A quick fire to first. Did they get him? Safe. Oh, boy. Collins upset with that call. Bobby Doerr was a second baseman. Bobby Doerr was a second baseman. The majority of his career. I don't know if he played anywhere else, but he played second. On the 46 team, you had Doerr at second, Pesky at short. Pinky Higgins at third. Williams in left. Dominic Dimaggio in center. And then they would switch off in right. They had a few different right fielders. And the first baseman, God, I can't. Rudy York was the first baseman. So, yeah, he played in his heyday at second. Here comes Whitey Ford. 1 out, bases juiced after the infield hit by Greg Nettles. Will they try to squeeze? That's the question. We're going to play corners in. The pitch to Ford, 1-2. Strike 3 looking. Top of the order now. Derek Jeter. Jeter is 0 for 1. No place to put Derek. Bases full of Yankees. Cy Young rubs up the baseball. Has to pitch up to his namesake now. The windup and the pitch to Jeter. 0-2, Jeter in the hole. Swing and a miss! And the side is retired. Red Sox fans rise as the Yankees leave them loaded. Young tips his cap to the crowd. Bottom of the second, still no score. Due up for the Red Sox, Fisk, Evans, and Tony Armas. Appa Chatter, how you doing, my friend? Happy 4th. Fisk batting .300. 3 homers, 11 ribbies. Off left-handed pitching, .292. Ford picks up the sign. He kicks and deals. 2-2 count to Pudge. Fisk pops it up foul territory. Gehrig gives chase near the dugout, and he makes the two-handed grab. 1 down. Good job by Whitey Ford. Now bring up Red Sox first baseman Dwight Evans, only batting .219 and struggling against left-handed pitching, but we wanted a right-handed stick in the lineup. Posada wiggles the fingers, sets the target. The pitch to Dewey. 2-1 count. Evans sends that ball right field. On the run is Ruth. 2 down. Good jump by Babe Ruth. 2 outs. The number 8 batter, Tony Armas. I think this is his first start of the season, primarily a defensive replacement. When the Red Sox are ahead for Ted Williams in left, he's only 1 for 8. The pitch to T.A. Tony Armas. 2-2 count. Can he drive one out of the ballpark? And a line shot past the dive of Greg Nettles, so Armas keeps things alive. But here comes Cy Young, 167. Ford deals to his counterpart. 2-0 count to Young, choking up in the bat. Young grounds it to Nettles. Nettles diving stop, pops up, throws it away! He throws it away. Gehrig could not corral it. Oh my lord, first and second for the Red Sox. Nettles throws the ball away. Here's the replay. Tremendous stop at the hot corner. Pops up, throws, and it bounced well ahead of a stretching Gehrig. Hello, Gary. Hope all is well. 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the order, Jimmy Collins. He is 0 for 1. Collins awaits the Ford delivery. Pitch homeward bound. 1-0 count to Jimmy. Collins swings the stick. Base hit to left. Going into the corner. Here's the throw from Dimaggio. It will not be in time. Was it in time? No! RBI single for Collins. 1-0 Red Sox. As Armas scores. So that error hurts mightily. Still 2 outs, 2 on for Nomar Garciaparra. He's 0 for 1. Ford has to regroup here. The windup and the pitch to Nomar. Garciaparra swings at the first offering. Base hit to left. Cy Young is going to be waved around. Here's the throw by Dimaggio. Young. Safe! 2-0 Red Sox. All 2-out damage after the error on the throw by Nettles. And that will bring Jim Ed Rice to the plate. Collins at second. Garciaparra at first. Both had clutch 2-out hits. Ford on the ropes. Rice looking to apply the knockout blow. Posada goes through the signs. A nervous Whitey Ford nods his head. Here's the pitch to Rice. Full count to Jimmy. Rice swings. Ground ball. Nettles ranging to his right. Fires to Gehrig. This time his throw is true. And the side is retired. But the error cost the Yankees 2 runs. We go to the top of the third. 2-0 Boston. Due up for the Yankees. Williams, Ruth, and Gehrig. Bernie Williams. I think he walked his first time up. What did Bernie do? I wish they would add that. There's so much room. They could add that. Box score. Really quick, because it's going to drive me crazy. Bernie Williams. He struck out, so why am I not... Let's go back here. Bernie Williams. Oh, I was looking at last year's at bat. He's 0 for 1. All right, here we go. Here's Bernie Williams to lead things off in the top of the third. Young's ready. He kicks and deals. 0-2 to Williams. He could strike out again. And he does. Goes down looking, so Cy Young has Bernie Williams' number. 2 times up, 2 times down via the K. 1 out for the Sultan of SWAT, Babe Ruth. Ruth is 0 for 1. Looking to whack one down towards Pesky's pole. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. The pitch to the Bambino. He's in the hole, 1-2. Young pours it in, and he strikes him out. He went inside with the fastball. 2 up, 2 down via the K. Can Young strike out the side? It's going to be pretty tough. He'll have to face the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig, who is 0 for 1. Gehrig digs in. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to Lou. Full count to Gehrig. Gehrig swings. Fly ball. Shallow center. Armas coming in. He makes the catch. 1-2-3. Go the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Red Sox. Ramirez, Dorr, and Fisk for the Bostonians. Manny Ramirez is 1 for 1. Posada sets up inside. The pitch to Manram. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Great job by Whitey Ford there with the fastball. That'll bring up Bobby Dorr. Dorr struck out his first time up with runners in scoring position. Ford shakes off Posada. Now he nods his head. The leg kick and the pitch to Dorr. 2-2 count to Bobby. Dorr swings a stick, ground ball to Nettles. Nettles throws low, but this time Gehrig scoops it out of the dirt. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty for Carlton Fisk. He is 0 for 1. The pitch to Pudge. 2-2 count. Fisk rips one to Nettles. Quickly fires a strike to Gehrig, and the side is retired. So Nettles showing his defensive prowess now. I remember, it's his his error with 2 outs that cost the Yankees 2 runs in the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the fourth, 2-0 Boston. For the Bronx Bombers, Dimaggio, Gordon, and Posada to face Cy Young. Young has been tough. The pitch to the Yankee Clipper, 1-2 count. Dimaggio, ground ball, deep third, throw, scooped out of the dirt by Evans. Collins made a nice play to get the ball, but it was a low throw. Evans took it right out of the dirt and saved an error. Yankees second baseman Joe Gordon is at the plate. Gordon 1 for 1. Young, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch. 2-1 count to Gordon. Hitter's count. Gordon swings. Base hit to right. He sat back quite nicely on the breaking pitch. So 1 out, 1 on. Posada at the plate. Switch hitting catcher. Batting lefty. One mighty swing can tie it at 2. Red Sox hoping for the double play ball. Evans holds on Gordon. The pitch to Posada. 2-2 count to Jorge. Posada, swing and a miss. He chased outside. Another strikeout for Young. That's his 7th today. Young definitely rebounding from a very bad start in this league. So 2 outs. Gordon will be off on contact. And here's Greg Nettles trying to make amends for his error. Nettles is 1 for 1. Left-handed batter. Red Sox are going to go a hard shift right. You can see Garcia Parra, the shortstop, to the right of the second base bag. And Jimmy Collins, the third baseman, is playing short. Bobby Doerr way over in the hole. Evans holds on Gordon. The pitch to Nettles. 1-1 count to Nettles. Nettles swings the lumber. Sends that ball shallow. Right center. Armas on the move. He makes the catch. Cy Young claps his glove, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-0 Red Sox due up for Boston. Evans, Armas, and Young. Dewey's 0 for 1. Ford trying to keep it a 2-run deficit. Kicks and fires. 2-2 count to Evans. Strike 3 looking. Yankees throw it around. Ford's third K. Got him on the breaking pitch. He was looking dead red and was badly fooled. That'll bring up Tony Armas. Armas doubled his first time up. The pitch to TA. Full count to Armas. Armas goes with the ball to the right side. Gehrig has it. Takes to the bag. 1 out. Could have been ball 4 there. But he chased, so 2 outs, base is empty for Cy Young. Young reached on the throwing error by Nettles and would score in the 2-run uprising in the bottom of the second. Ford deals to his counterpart Young. 1-1 count. Young choking up on the bat. He swings. Shallow fly ball to right. Ruth moving towards the line. Makes the catch, and the Red Sox are retired. We go to the top of the fifth. 2-0 Boston. For the Yankees, it'll be Whitey Ford in the top of the order. Jeter and Williams. Young works quickly to Ford. 2-0 count. Ford swings. Popped up. Garcia Parra calls off Doerr near the bag. 1 down. Top of the order now. Derek Jeter is 0 for 2. Young wants to stay in this rhythm. He rocks and fires. 0-1. Jeter will swing the stick. Grounds it to the right side. Doerr has it. Over to Evans. A high throw. Evans went up to get it. And Jeter's retired as he got jammed with the fastball. So 2 outs, base is empty for the switch hitting Bernie Williams. Batting lefty. Williams is 0 for 2. Struck out twice. Can Young get the hat trick on Bernie Williams? Pitch homeward bound to Williams. 1-0. Williams won't wait around. He swings. Base hit past the dive of Bobby Doerr into right. He's going for 2. Oh, Manny Ramirez butchers the play in right. Unbelievable. Man ran being Manny. Williams is in scoring position with 2 outs for Babe Ruth. Ruth is 0 for 2. Can the mighty Bambino tie it up with 1 swing of his Herculean bat. The pitch to Ruth, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. Cy Young comes up huge. K number 8. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Young feeling his oats. Top of the order for the Red Sox. Collins, Garcia-Parra, and Rice. To face Whitey Ford. Ford, 4 innings, no walks, 2 unearned runs, and 3 Ks. The pitch to Jimmy Collins. 1 for 2, Collins. Collins swings, and he's going to bloop one to right. Ruth tries to cut it off, and he does. Collins thought about going to second, but he does not. Now bring up Nomar Garcia-Parra. They're going to play hit and run. There goes Collins. Garcia-Parra, right side. Good range by Gordon, taking a hit away from Nomar. Collins advances to second. 1 out. Rice has a duck out on that pound. Jimmy is 1 for 2. Ford peeks over his shoulder. Now looks in at Posada. Kicks and fires. 1-0. Rice swings the lumber. And he is jammed. Pops it up. Right side. Gehrig calling for it. He makes the catch 2 away. So Jimmy Collins will be off on contact. And here's Manny Ramirez, who butchered that ball on right, but it did not cost him. Manny is 1 for 2. Man Ram awaits the Ford offering. And here it is. 2-2 count to Ramirez. Swing and a miss. He's tied up inside. Collins is stranded at second. We go to the top of the 6th. 2-0 Red Sox. Due up for the Yankees legends. Gehrig, Dimaggio, and Gordon. The Iron Horse is 0 for 2. Left-handed batter. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Young's ready to work. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to Gehrig. 1-0 count to Lou. Gehrig swings at the outside pitch. Ground slowly to Collins at third, who rifles it to Evans. 1 down. That brings up Joe Dimaggio. The Yankee Clippers 0 for 2. Young works quickly to Dimaggio. 0-2 count. Dimaggio in the hole. Dimaggio pokes it to left. He has his first base hit. What a piece of hitting for Joltin' Joe Dimaggio. Young thought he was going to pick up his 9th strikeout. Joltin' Joe had other ideas. Dimaggio at first. Evans holding him on. Joe Gordon, 2 for 2. The pitch to Gordon, 1-1 count. Gordon sends that ball high and deep, left center field. Armas on the move at the track, and he makes the catch in front of the wall. Dimaggio retreats to first. 2 down. That brings up Posada. Jorge Posada, 0 for 1. Young looks to first. Now in at Fisk. The leg kick and the pitch. 1-2 Posada in the hole. Swing and a miss on the outside pitch. Strikeout number 9. And Cy Young is having a Cy Young-like effort. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 2-0 Red Sox due up for the Bostonians. Dorr, Fisk, and Evans to face Whitey Ford, who's given up 2 unearned runs due to the error from Dreg Nettles. Bobby Dorr's 0 for 2. Posada sets the target. The pitch to Bobby, 3-0 count. Ball 4, so Bobby Dorr walks. Dorr is at first. And here's Carlton Fisk. They're going to play hit and run. Fisk lines out to Nettles, who fires back to Gehrig. Safe. Dorr just gets back in time. Oh, Nettles. Great reaction at the hot corner. Had that ball down the line. Bobby Dorr is going first to third, possibly first to home. So 1 out, 1 on. Fisk hit the ball on the screws with nothing to show. And here comes Evans. Evans struggling. 0 for 2 today and only batting .206. Ford again looks to first. Now in at the plate. The pitch to Evans. 1-0 to Dewey. Evans swings. That ball is ripped. And it's off the wall. Left center field. Bobby Dorr on his way to third. Evans goes to second with a 1-out double. So Dewey hits a line shot to left center. Dimaggio had to play it off the wall. Red Sox are in business once again. 1 out, 2 on. And here's Tony Armas. He is 1 for 2. He's looking for at least a deep fly ball to score Bobby Doerr. Yankees are playing normal. They will give up the run. The pitch to Armas from Ford. And they walk Armas. Probably smart, because now they've loaded it up for Cy Young. Cy Young is 0 for 2. He did reach on the error. What do you do here? Do you take Cy Young out? Young, let's just look. Young has thrown 99 pitches. Our bullpen stinks. Even though we have all these good pitchers, they're very erratic. Young's slightly tired. You can see the yellow. It's like a battery. You can see he's yellow. Oh my God, our pitchers are so bad. I mean, Ellis Kinder's not horrid. Trying to save Smokey Joe Wood to close the game out. Get to that point. Cy Young will stay in. Bases loaded. He's going to take. Here's the pitch from Ford. Infield in. Ball 1. Young puts the bat on his shoulder. Ford throws it over. That's a strike. 1-1 count. Cy Young chokes up. Infield in. 2-0 Red Sox. 1 out. Bases juiced. Ford kicks and fires. Young swings. And he sends that ball deep! Deep! Gone! Cy Young clears the bases. He crushes the Whitey Ford offering. A bippity-boppity boom to the moon. That is a grand salami. Holy cow. 443 they're estimating, we're told from the production truck. Cy Young, what a decision to keep him in the game. Hits a grand salami. The fans call for Cy Young, and he gives them the curtain call. He tips the cap. The fans are going ballistic here at Fenway. It is now 6-0. Cy Young with a huge smile on his face. Here is the bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Fastball, bye-bye. Gone. A crush shot for Cy Young. Whitey Ford, you have just been bludgeoned. Unbelievable. Bears Den 007. How you doing? Happy 4th. Unbelievable. Top of the order, Jimmy Collins. How much longer will they stick with Ford? Collins, 2 for 3. Here's the pitch to Jimmy. 1-0 count. Collins will swing the stick. Sends it to right. Ruth racing back. That's high and deep. The Bambino makes the catch. Jimmy Collins was bidding for back-to-back jacks. 2 outs. Bases empty for Nomar Garciaparra. Red Sox shortstop has made an error. He's 1 for 3. Posada wiggles the fingers, sets the target. Pitch homeward bound. Garciaparra swings at the first offering. And he laces it down the left field line. Dimaggio gets over there quickly, cuts it off, and holds Garciaparra to a single. And here's Jim Ed Rice. And Whitey Ford, you have been TKO'd with that single. Red Ruffing comes out of the pen. Red Ruffing, send Whitey Ford to the bench. Ruffing, this season, 1 win, no losses. He's pitched 10 1/3 innings. Struck out 13, walked 1, 2.61 earned run average. Quality of pitching, above average. Movement, below average. So when he doesn't hit his spots, he is hittable. And his control is above average. Rice is 1 for 3. Posada has a word with Ruffing, now back behind the plate. Red Sox looking to add to their 6-0 lead. And if you're just joining us, you missed Cy Young crunching a grand slam. The pitch to Rice from Ruffing. 0-1 to Jimmy. Rice swings, base hit to left. Garciaparra does not challenge the arm of Dimaggio. 2 outs, 2 on for Manny Ramirez. Man Rams 1 for 3. Red Sox looking to pour it on. No lead is safe against this Yankee team, especially in Fenway. Ruffing picks up the sign. The windup and the pitch to Manny Ramirez. 1-2 count. Ramirez in the hole. Swing and a miss. The side is retired, but the damage was done with the Cy Young grand salami. We go to the top of the 7th. The fans give Cy Young a standing ovation as he takes the mound. It is 6-0 Boston. Cy Young, 6 innings, no runs, 1 walk, 9 Ks. He will face Nettles, Ruffing, and Jeter. We might see a pinch hitter for Ruffing. The pitch to Nettles, 1-0 count. Nettles swings the stick on the inside pitch, sends it to shallow right, and it drops in front of Manny. And this time he plays the ball well. And that brings up Red Ruffing. And the Yankees look like they're going to let Ruffing hit. The pitch to Ruffing, I assume he's going to bunt. He does, and he misses. The count is 0-1. Again, the pitch to Ruffing. Will he square? Yes, he does. He pops the bunt up. Collins comes racing in and makes the catch. Nettles goes hurrying back to first. 1 out, 1 on, top of the order for Jeter. Jeter's 0 for 3. Young looking for the double play ball. 103 pitches, and he's tired. You gotta be kidding me. In this great team leagues, even the great pitchers, about 100 pitches, they start to get tired. So Boston will get Bob Stanley up to the chagrin of Uncle Ron Juckett, but he's actually been fairly good in this league. Dutch Leonard has not been good. We haven't found a lefty who has been good. Bill Lee will get up. So Stanley is the lefty. Lee is a righty. Stanley's the lefty. 1 out, 1 on for Derek Jeter. The pitch from Young to Jeter, 2-1 count. Jeter swings, base hit to center. Here come the Yankees. They don't challenge Armas' arm. Stanley and Bill Lee continue to warm Bernie Williams at the plate. Here comes the pitching coach. Actually, it's the manager. It's going to be a mound visit. Cy Young says, I trust my guys in the bullpen. It's your call. He struck out Williams twice. Williams is 1 for 3. They're going to give him one more batter as Stanley and Bill Lee frantically warm in the bullpen. 1 out, 2 on. If Bernie goes boom, they pull the Yankees to within 3. The pitch to Bernie Williams. Full count to Bernie. Ball 4. He misses badly. And so the jubilation just moments ago in Fenway Park has changed. It's now chagrin and agita and heartburn. And here comes George Herman Babe Ruth. Bill Lee is ready. Bill Lee will get the call. Lefty-lefty matchup. Stanley sits down. 1 out. Base is full of Bronx Bombers. Nettles at third. Jeter at second. Bernie Williams at first. And George Herman Babe Ruth, the Sultan of SWAT, at the plate. Ruth is 0 for 3. Bill Lee, known for the eephus pitch, comes to the mound. Lee, no record. He will get his first pitching appearance of the league as we took him off the taxi squad. Oh boy, and look who he has to face. George Herman Babe Ruth. The pitch to the Bambino, 2-1 count. Ruth will swing the mighty stick, and he bloops it into right. He fights off a great pitch. 1 run scores, and it's now 6-1. That run will be charged as Cy Young. Young can still only win it, not lose it. And here is Lou Gehrig. Gehrig is 0 for 3. Base is still juice. The pitch to the Iron Horse, Bill Lee, the high leg kick. Fly ball, left center, Armas on the run. He fires towards the plate. And Jeter slides in safe, 6-2. But now there's 2 outs with runners at first and second. Williams at second, Ruth at first. And here's Joltin' Joe Dimaggio. Quickly, Stanley gets back up. He is ready. Let's see what Dimaggio does against lefties. 250. He actually hits worse against lefties, at least so far. Lee will stay in the game. Lee with the high, slow leg kick. 2-2 count to Dimaggio. Ground ball. Garcia Parr charges. He fires to first, and the side is retired, so Bill Lee limits the damage. Pretty good job by Lee. But the Yankees score twice, and that closes the book on Cy Young. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 6-2 Boston. Again, no lead is safe with this Yankee team, especially at Fenway. For the Red Sox, Bobby Doerr, Carlton Fisk, and Dwight Evans. Stanley will sit. Top of the 8th. Like to get it to the 9th and go to Smokey Joe Woods to try to close it out. Bobby Doerr 0 for 2. Red roughing back up on the bump. He deals to Doerr. Doerr swings at the first roughing offering. Inside pitch, Bobby Doerr skies it high, left center field. On the run, making the catch, calling off Dimaggio is Bernie Williams. Dimaggio gives him a wry smile. 1 out for Pudge. Carlton Fisk is 0 for 3. The righty roughing's ready to work. Posada sets the target. The pitch to Fisk. 1-1 count. Fisk swings. Sends that ball high and deep to left. Looking up in the corners. Dimaggio, and that ball is gone. The Red Sox get a run back as Fisk flips it over the Green Monster to the Mass Turnpike West. And it's now 7-2. How do you do? And once again, there is joy at Fenway Park. Dimaggio racing to the corner, looked up, and that ball was gone over the mighty Green Monster. Here's the replay. He crushes that fastball. Inside fastball. You can say he pulled that. 7-2 Boston. The Yankees have Gordon, Posada, Nettles, Ruffin. Might just keep Lee in there. 1 out. Get Stanley up after 2 outs. Here's Dwight Evans. He's 1 for 3. The pitch to Dewey. 0-2 count. Ruffing has him in the hole. And he goes the other way. Second hit for Evans. So Evans at first. Tony Armas comes to the plate. Armas was in there because of the left-handed throwing Ford. Bill Lee's on deck. Obviously, if he gets on, Lee's not going to hit. Let's go to our substitution page. Let's get Bob Stanley up. And Dutch Leonard. So Stanley's still saying he's ready. So I play with the warm-up rule so he can actually tire out. So let's sit Stanley then. Smokey Joe Wood up. Wood soft tosses. And we're going to give the bat to Teddy Williams. His off day is done. Ted Williams will pinch hit for Tony Armas. Williams has struggled of late. Can he get healthy against Red Ruffing? Ted Williams, average has dropped to .333. Struggled in the last 4 or 5 games. 9 homers, 26 ribbies. 1 out, 1 on. The pitch to the splendid Splinter. 2-2 count to Williams. Williams sends that ball high and deep to right, but he got under it. Ruth on the move, and he makes the catch. And Ted Williams' struggles continue. And here is Bill Lee. Yeah, let's go and now sit. We want to sit Smokey Joe Wood or Dutch Leonard. sit Dutch Leonard. Stanley gets up in the pen. He should be ready, or warming. He's ready. Pinch hitter for Bill Lee will be... Tease has been cold. Horrible, actually. Wade Boggs will pinch hit for Bill Lee. So here comes another lefty off the bench. Boggs batting .320, 8 ribbies, no homers. 2 outs. Evans will be off on contact. Gehrig still holding him on. Roughing deals to Boggs. 1-2 count. Boggs in the hole. Swing and a miss. And the side is retired. All right. Smokey Joe Wood is ready. Stanley is ready. We need a center fielder. Reggie Smith will come in to play center. So Reggie Smith comes in to play center. All right, Reggie Smith comes in to play center. Bob Stanley will try to bridge it to Smokey Joe Woods. Bob Stanley will come into pitch. Again, we're going to try to bridge it to Smokey Joe Woods. At least, if Stanley can get 2 outs, we can go to Woods. Try for the 4-out save. So Bob Stanley will pitch. Out of the Ballpark 21 is currently on sale for $19.99. You can buy it on Steam or on their website if you so choose. And Smokey Joe Wood will sit. Papelbon, we sent him to the taxi squad as he stunk. And Dick Raditz has been horrible too in this league. We've been using a lot of starting pitchers. Here comes Bob Stanley. I probably just jinxed him. Stanley is 0-1, 6 innings pitched. 3 ERA, struck out 5, walked 1. He will face Gordon, Posada, and Nettles. Gordon, the Yankees' second baseman, is 2 for 3. The pitch homeward bound to Joe Gordon. He's in the hole, 1-2. Let's see, Stanley can induce the ground ball. It's a sinking line drive. Reggie Smith makes the catch. Unbelievable, robbing Joe Gordon of his 3rd hit. Reggie Smith just inserted after Armas was pinch hit for. And here is that web gem replay as Gordon laced it. Sinking line drive, center, and Reggie Smith does his J.O.B. 1 out for Jorge Posada. Yankee catchers 0 for 2. Switch hitter batting lefty. Stanley Steamer, he's ready on the bump. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to Posada. 1-2, Posada in the hole. Swing and a miss! On the slider, down and away. 2 outs. And here's Greg Nettles. Smokey Joe Wood gets back up in the pen. He is ready. He will pitch the 9th. Nettles, 2 for 3. Red Sox will go hard shift right as everyone mambos to the right side. Here's the pitch from Stanley to Nettles. 2-1 count. Nettles swings at the inside pitch, pops it up shallow right. Door going out, Ramirez going in, and it's Bobby Doerr who makes the catch. Bob Stanley does his job. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, 7-2 Boston. Smokey Joe Wood is ready, but maybe Stanley can get his 6 outs, and we can save Smokey Joe Wood for the last game of the series against the Yankees. Top of the order for the Bostonians, Jimmy Collins, Nomar Garciaparra, and Jimmy Rice. Joe 4771's at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Happy 4th. Not a big Wade Boggs fan, I see. Here's Jimmy Collins. As Joe says, larceny on the catch. Pie. Reggie Smith. Collins 2 for 4 with a ribby. Red roughing, back up on the bump. He kicks and deals to Collins. 0-1 to Collins. Collins swings the stick, grounds it to deep short. Long throw by Jeter, but it's strong and true. 1 out. That brings up Nomar Garciaparra. 2 for 4 with a ribby. Ruffing's made 1 mistake. The home run to Fisk. The pitch to Garciaparra. 1-2 count. Nomar in the hole. Swing and a miss on the ball down and away. That was a nasty curve. 2 outs, base is empty for Jim Ed Rice. He's 2 for 4. He'd like to take 1 out with a bippity-boppity boom. Smokey Joe Wood is up. The pitch to Rice. He swings. Inside pitch. Jammed him. Right center field. Ruth on the move. Bernie Williams. Ruth calls him off. And the side is retired. We go to the top of the 9th. Red Sox 3 outs away from tying this I believe it's a 3-game series at 1 apiece. And a pinch hitter comes to the plate for Red Roughing, the great Mickey Mantle. He'll be followed by Jeter and Williams. Manny Ramirez, we're going to take him out of the game. And Harry Hooper will come into play right, much better defender. So Harry Hooper is an 8-range 9-arm. Look, our defense looks pretty good. Rice is in left. Reggie Smith in center. Harry Hooper in right. And that's what we'll stick with. Smokey Joe Wood is ready. The pitch to Mickey Mantle. Mantle 275, 11 homers, 18 ribbies. Stanley Steamer pours it in. 0-1 to the Mick. Mantle swings, and that ball is sent to left, and it's high off the monster. He just missed a home run. That's going to be a leadoff double for Mantle as he goes sliding into second safely. So Mantle, look how close he came to a pinch hit homer. Bam! And we're talking, 6 inches? A foot? Mantle with a double. And that's it for Bob Stanley. Here comes Smokey Joe Woods. Wood. I always say Woods. He needs 3 outs. Smokey Joe Wood is 2 wins, no losses, 15 innings pitched. He struck out 18, walked 8 with a 1.80 ERA. And he has 1 save. Jeter, the leadoff hitter, is 1 for 4. Oh, they put I didn't even notice this. I could have checked here. They got the little box score here. My God. All right, cool. The pitch from Wood to Jeter. Mantle at second. 1-2 count. Jeter in the hole. No outs. Top of the 9th. Jeter grounds it to Evans. Evans shovels it to Smokey Joe Wood. It's a high toss, but Wood comes down with it on the bag. 1 out. Mantle goes to third. Red Sox 2 outs away. Center fielder Bernie Williams, switch hitter batting lefty, 1 for 3. Williams has walked and struck out twice. Smokey Joe Wood looking for save number 2. The pitch to Bernie. Williams swings at the first Wood offering. Ground ball to Garciaparra. Garciaparra throws to Evans, 2 away. Mantle scores from third. It's now 7-3. Red Sox fans rise as they await the last out. But it's George Herman Babe Ruth. Ruth 1 for 4 with a ribby. Smokey Joe Wood rubs up the baseball. He's back up on the bump. He's ready. Arms down to his chest. The high leg kick and the pitch to the Bambino. 2-2 count to Ruth. Ruth grounds it slowly. Wood off the mound. Throws high to Evans. He comes down on the bag. Ball game over. The Red Sox win 7-3. They gain a game on the Yankees. Smokey Joe Wood, he will not get a save, but he gets the 3 outs, and that's more important. Let's go to the box score. As Joe likes when Mantle scored, but it was not enough for the Yankees. Remember, Game one was a tremendous game. Obviously, I just told you the Yankees took game one. The Yankees come all the way back in a slobber knocker slugfest to defeat the Red Sox in game one. But the Red Sox take game two 7-3. Player of the game, it's got to be Cy Young, and it is. And we'll tell you why. Cy Young now 2 wins, 2 losses, a good rebound. We actually put Cy Young on the taxi squad. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. As Joe says, good game. He went 6 in the third innings. And again, in this Legends team league, even the great pitchers, they start to get tired around 100 pitches because you have so many good players. And I don't mind that, to be honest with you. And sometimes they stay hot and they get the outs and they don't get tired. So he went 6 in the third. He's now 2 wins, 2 losses, 7 hits, 2 runs. They're both earned. Walked 2, struck out 9. His ERA drops under 6 now at least. He's at 5.72. As RJL, our good friend Rob, says, always a great day of baseball when the Yankees lose. Bill Lee went 2/3 of an inning. 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no Ks. Bob Stanley pitched an inning. 1 hit, 1 run. He gave up the double to Mantle, who would score on the ground out in the top of the ninth. He struck out 1. And Smokey Joe Wood pitched the ninth, a perfect one. For the Yankees, Whitey Ford takes the loss. He's now 1-2, 5 2/3. 9 hits, 6 runs, 4 of them were earned. Nettles, the first 2 runs were not earned. They should have been out of the inning. Nettles with a throwing error after a fantastic diving stop on a shot by Cy Young. And that was a sign of things to come for Cy Young as he had a grand slam. As they intentionally walked Evans to get to Young, they loaded the bases up. Ford walked 2, struck out 4. He gave up the homer to Cy Young. Red Ruffing went the final 2 innings and a third. 3 hits, 1 run, the homer to Fisk. And he struck out 3. The Yankees had 9 hits but could only muster 3 runs. Jeter was 1 for 5 with a run scored. He struck out once. Bernie Williams 1 for 4 with a walk, a ribby, and he struck out twice. Babe Ruth 1 for 5, 3 Ks, and a ribby. Lou Gehrig 0 for 3 with a ribby. Joe Dimaggio 1 for 4. Joe Gordon 2 for 4. Posada 0 for 3 with a walk, and he struck out 3 times. So Ruth and Posada had the hat trick, and Williams just avoided it with 2. Greg Nettles, a horrific error, but he was 2 for 4 with a run scored. Whitey Ford 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Ruffing 0 for 1. And Mickey Mantle, the pinch hitter, 1 for 1 with a double. Yankees in defeat, 36 at-bats, 3 runs, 9 hits, 3 ribbies, 2 walks, 10 Ks. For the Boston Red Sox in victory, Jimmy Collins was 2 for 5 with a ribby. Nomar Garciaparra 2 for 5 with a ribby and a strikeout. Rice 2 for 5. Manny Ramirez 1 for 4 with an error in right, and he struck out 3 times. Hooper came in to play defense in the ninth, and not bad. Bobby Dorr was 0 for 3 with a run scored, a walk, and a strikeout. Fisk 1 for 4 with a homer. Evans 2 for 4 with a run scored. He also struck out once. Tony Armas was 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored and a walk. Good job by Tony. Again, rare start for Armas. Usually a defensive replacement for Ted Williams, who pinched it and was 0 for 1. Reggie Smith came in to play center and made that great diving catch. What Joe 47771 called larceny, and it truly was. Cy Young. Not only did he pitch a fine game, he was 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored and 4 ribbies as he hit the grand salami to break this game open and send Whitey Ford shortly thereafter to the shower. Bill Lee pitched, did not hit. Wade Boggs, the pinch hitter, was 0 for 1. He struck out. Bob Stanley pitched, did not hit. And Smokey Joe Wood got the final 3 outs of the ninth. He pitched, did not hit. The Red Sox in victory, 37 at-bats, 7 runs, 12 hits, 7 ribbies. But only 5 of them were earned. 2 walks, 7 Ks. Yankees lose 7-3 at Fenway Park. Boston right-hander Cy Young pitched his team to victory over the New York Yankees at Fenway. The final score was 7-3. Young is now 2 wins, 2 losses. Was the winner in 6 1/3. He gave up 7 hits while striking out 9, walking 2, and allowing 2 runs. The loss drops the Yankees to 21-8. The Red Sox go to 17-12. Boston took a 6-0 lead on Cy Young's first homer, and what a homer it was. It was a grand slam. in which he hit off Whitey Ford in the bottom of the 6th. Cy Young stated after the game, "It was a solid team effort." And there you have it. The Red Sox win. All right, let's leave the game and let's auto sim the rest of the day. So our next matchup could be Martinez and Gehrig, and we'll probably show that. Normally I don't show every game of the series on the channel, but Yankees, Red Sox, Legends teams, lots of great players, lots of fun names to call. Let's just see. Pedro should be fully... Yes, he is 100% rested. All right, so that's probably our next matchup. Let's just go cancel that game for a moment. And let's quickly look at the standings and call it a stream. Yankees... Oh, yeah, wow! The Indians have tied the Yankees in first now. Both teams are 21-8. Yankees 8-2 in their last 10, but the Cleveland's 9-1. They've won 6 straight. The Red Sox in last, 4 games back, still obviously in striking division distance in the toughest division, American League Division 1. Detroit's 18-11. The Red Sox are 17-12. Put the Red Sox in any other division, they're either one back or leading. The Twins lead Division 2 in the American League, 18-11, followed by the White Sox, Athletics, and then the Angels. In Division 3, the Blue Jays are 18-11, followed by all losing records, Houston, Seattle, and Texas. Texas started out 0-16, so they've actually been pretty good in their last 10, 6-4. The Kansas City Monarchs with Satchel Paige lead Division 4, 1 game under 500, 14-15, but that is a putrid division. You have the Rays, Orioles, and Royals, every team below 500. In the National League Division 1, San Francisco leads that division with a 19-10 record. OBS has reconnected, so we'll quickly go through this as OBS is playing havoc. Division 3, the Mets lead by 3 games. That'll make Rob happy as OBS disconnects again over the Cubs, followed by the Nationals and the Marlins. Division 4, the Diamondbacks 3 up on the Rockies. Diamondbacks are 19-10. Rockies 16-13. Then you have the Brewers and the Padres. And I like to say hello to Todd B. Hope all is well. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Hope you enjoyed the game. I'm on vacation. I'm going to be streaming a lot. So if you'd like to continue to check out the channel and enjoy, that'd be great. And you want to check out other YouTubers, that's awesome also. Lots of fun people in the community. Stay safe, be smart. The Red Sox win, which is always a joy. My recording system continues to go on and off, so God bless. Thank you for your time. Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday to the United States of America. You know it's coming. Peace!